Hey collective, welcome back to the Frequency of Grace Tarot. My name is D. This is a collective reading. We're just going to get right into the reading. Also, I want to thank everybody for comments, your shares, your likes, your subscriptions. It helps the Frequency of Grace Tarot grow, and I truly appreciate it. Keep letting me know in the comments if these messages resonates. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. So we're going to see the spirit wants you to know today, collective. Spirit, what does my collective need to know? Give me the clearest, the highest messages from the collective. Immediately I get the sense of you being someone who has grown a lot. Someone who has grown so much. Like, this is your past energy. It says healer. And for me, I'm literally seeing in my head someone who has been through so much pain, so much struggle, to the point where it almost forced you to recognize your own power. You really had to go inside, heal some childhood trauma, and presently you're in a point where you are healed. And this past trauma is what's allowing you to be this healer. In your present energy, we have abandonment. I honestly feel like this card, I don't necessarily think this is something you're dealing with, but something you've left behind. I feel like you may be in a point in your life right now where you're trying to heal those places where you felt abandoned. We also have here in your future energy, the blocked card, no access. This is also giving me like these three cards literally scream like healed, going through the process, still learning to heal in different ways and continuing to heal. Because the block card for me is representative of there's people, there's places you don't go anymore, there's people you don't engage with anymore, there's just things in your life that you are just no nonsense with. Like, nope, I'm not dealing with it, and you're cutting it off, you're blocking it. Now we do have obsession and entity attachment. Two things immediately I get with this. So I feel like for whoever I'm reading for, you have been through so much into your life, it's so much in your life that it's almost not normal. Right? I feel like you may be someone who had something attached to you early on in life, and I honestly feel like it didn't come from your doing. This may be some type of generational curse. This is one of your ancestors could have did something and in the past, and it just trickled down the bloodline. But I do feel like there's an energy that wants you to go back into this negative world, just in a space of needing things from people, like needing people's validation, going back into toxic relationships. This could also be indicative of, people who you cut off wanting you back in their energy. These people may have entities attached to them, and they're quite literally obsessed with you. And it's almost like they're watching this growth, and they're just like, oh my God, like it's almost like they're trying to deviate some plan or something to try to get back in your energy. However, they are blocked, and you're no nonsense. You're too busy healing these past traumas. We're gonna see what the tarot has to say. Spirit, give me the clearest and highest messages from my collective. Tell me about this healer. Whoa. Okay. Immediately, you have, boom. Okay. Here's what's happening. So the healer for me is your past energy, right? You went through life lessons. You went through a lot in the past, and that caused you to heal. I really feel like this is recent past. So maybe within the last 1 to 2 years, you've made a complete 180. Your life has turned around. You could have been in addiction. You could have been in a toxic relationship. You could have dealt with family who were like pulling you down, saying that they're helping you, whether it's relationship or family members. Like, people could have been saying, oh, I'm helping you do something, and it's not that they're helping you, they're literally helping keeping you stuck. So what that looks like is, let's say you're living with a family member, but the family member is like, you need to do this, you need to move out, but they're not helping you to do that. Like, yeah, they may be providing you a place to stay, but you got to pay bills there. So you can't save up enough money to get out. They keep telling you, you need to hurry up and get your own place, but nobody's allowing you to save money to, like, that's what I mean. It doesn't necessarily have to be that situation, but very much a situation like that where someone is saying that they're doing something for you when really all they are doing is hindering you. I feel like you were in that situation and you had to reassess things. I'm really getting a hermit card where you probably had to go, like, literally disconnect from these people, disconnect from everybody, really just to hone in on yourself, find out what it is you need to do to make your life progress in a better way. I feel like you did that. Within this past energy, you became the healer, right? You have the Ace of Wands. For me, the Ace of Wands is really screaming at you had some kind of idea, some kind of creative spark, something that led you to a Nine of Cups. And a Nine of Cups can be a very selfish card where you stopped giving to other people. You started focusing on yourself, pouring into yourself. You're not pouring into anyone. But you will accept people pouring into you, right? A lot of times we feel like because people pour into us that we have to pour into them. No, not necessarily. Sometimes people honestly just want to pour into you. I feel like you've been coming across people who match your vibration, people who genuinely want to just pour into you to see you do better. You also have the Six of Wands here. This is some type of victory, some type of success. You've overcome a lot. Like, maybe you were in like an addiction program. Maybe you are graduating from, not doing drugs for like the last year or the last 2 years. There's something here, a reason to celebrate. You're victorious in something. You have the Star card here where you're also very blessed. There's also like hope for the future. Like, you're being guided in the right direction. You also have the Three of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. This could definitely be in regards to work. You could be also like working on things in your life, like your health, your body, your mental health. There's things that you're working on so hard. Or you could also be at a job that you freaking love. With the Wheel of Fortune card here, I really feel like the table has turned in your favor, and it'll be a while before things are not in your favor if you stay on a path you're on. You also have the Judgment card and the Empress. This literally screams to me, you've waken up and now there's something for you to birth. There's something for you to birth. You literally have like some of the best cards out here. You've waken up to a lot. The way people were, you took your power back. With the Empress card here, whether you're male or female, the Empress card is giving me the vibe of, I know what I want, I'm going to do what I want, and I feel good doing it. Tell me about this abandonment. You have the Queen of Swords and the Justice card. Tell me more. So in this abandonment, like once again, I really feel like this is not necessarily you being abandoned, but working on any abandonment issues you've had. It's like you've healed certain parts of yourself, you're learning how to heal, you become this healer, but there's always going to be things that you need to work on, right? I feel like whoever's abandoned you, you have the Justice card and the Queen of Swords. This literally screams to me, it's like a judge, like, and not necessarily like a real judge, but it's given you are in a place where you know what needs to be fair, and you're not playing any games. Like, people will respect you, people will respect your boundaries. You also have the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. The Queens of Wands here, you are very enthusiastic, you're very good looking, you have fire energy, you're passionate about your life and all you have. With the Seven of Pentacles here, there's things you've planted or things you're currently planting that will put you in this Queen of Pentacles energy. You will continue to be stable, you will continue to, your money will continue to grow. Like, you're nurturing yourself, your inner child. This, like, you're continuing to pour into yourself. With the Four of Pentacles, you are learning how to be stingy with people, and that's perfectly okay. It's like, I'm not giving my money to you, I refuse to be abandoned, I'm not going to give you anything so you can abandon me. Because when you think about it too, collective, it's like, I've been in plenty of situations, and this is just me sharing a bit of me, but I've been in situations where I poured into people and I looked out for people, gave to them financially, and it wasn't reciprocated the way I felt it should have been. But what I had to realize is, did that person have the capacity to reciprocate like I have? I didn't think about it like that at that time. And now, in hindsight, looking back on it, I can say, okay, well, you know what? This person did, show me signs that they were incapable of reciprocating the way I do, which is absolutely fine. So moving forward, when I see those signs again, I know what to expect from people. With the Two of Wands here, it's like you're planning your future. With the Ten of Pentacles, you're planning what your future looks like, what it is you want in your life, where do you want your career to go, who it is you want around you, what is your bank account gonna look like in the next 6 months? If you're going to school, what classes are you like? You're planning things out in a very strategic way. Tell me about the block card. There's someone here that wants in. And what do I mean when I say that? What I mean is that whoever this person is, hold on, let me move these cards over. I want you to be able to see them all. Whoever wants back in with you is, I really feel like this is either a family member that, like, you've been through a lot with. This could be a father figure. This could be a mother that sits in masculine energy because they're like overly aggressive or overly like, they just sit in masculine energy. Whoever this person is, though, they have no access. You have the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands here. This tells me two things. One, it tells me either you will, and this is your future energy, right? So with the no access card, there's people you're going to continue to not allow access to in your life. And you know these people are in devil energy. You know these people, this person, these people are not what you need around you. With the King of Pentacles, I feel like this is you being not only discerning, but you're also very unbothered. The King of Pentacles, he comes across so unbothered. He's very logical and he takes his time. Now, with the Two of Pentacles, you may go back and forth about this person. You know, what I mean by that is like there's something imbalanced with how you feel about this person. You have the Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Like this, whoever this person is, they sit in a very toxic energy. Their life may not be going the best right now. And with the Strength card, it's like you're holding yourself back, like you're going back and forth about, you know, do I engage with this person? Do I talk to this person? Do I help this person? With the Knight of Swords, I feel like they are going to quickly show you why. Or with the Knight of Swords and Temperance card, this is literally your angels, ancestors, God running down and is like, nope, get them out of here. And then you have the King of Wands. So this person may be very good looking, or you just may be in boss energy. This could be you or them. However, you have angels, you have ancestors, you have guides, there's someone not in the physical that is like, nope, this could be God, this could be whoever you subscribe to, is like, nope, get away. Archangel Michael, like, nope, get away. And continue to keep that energy, because whoever this person is, there's something attached to them that is not it. There's something attached to it. Or this, even if there's, like, let's say there's nothing attached to them, this is like old behaviors, old cycles that they haven't dealt with yet. Knight of Wands. This person is going to try to come towards you like in a very loving way. If this is not family, this is somebody you dealt with on a sexual level. And it's like they're going to try to come in like offering you like sex, or like they like take you on a date and then thinking that, you know, sex would be the way back in. With the King, you have the King of Cups here. You're going to come off so cold to this person. Yeah. Okay. You're going to come off so cold to this person. And it's not like your emotions are going to be well in check, right? This person is going to come towards you very passionate, very hot and bothered. They may also, they're very immature for their age. So they think that kind of stuff still works on you. They may be very loving, giving you, I'm hearing love letters or writing you text messages that is just like, yeah, it's given very cringy. You engaging with this person would make this person so happy. However, there may be a piece of information you come across that like seals the deal. It's given, nope, I'm not engaging with this. And then you have the Three of Cups here. It's like they want you back in to have a reason to celebrate. They want a reconciliation. The question is, do you give it to them? Do you accept how this person really is? I feel like what Spirit is asking you here is to be aware of people's tricks, people's tendencies. Don't forget the things that they have done. I'm saying, forgive anybody that does anything to you, but don't forget what they did, and don't forget the lessons they taught you. Because if you do, you are bound to repeat those cycles. And we ain't repeating cycles this year. I'm sorry, we're not doing that. So I encourage you, take notice of this person. You know, you can say hi, hello. I'm never saying not speak to a person, but if you feel called to not speak to them, don't speak to them. Cut them off, block them, don't deal with them. But you could say hi, hello, and just, leave it at that. You don't have to do more than that. It's also giving yourself permission to feel your feelings. Hey, how are you? Oh, you're good? Okay. And go on about your life. You could, it me saying it seems so simple, but I know when you're in that moment, it's also like, wow, they may be talking a really good game, or they may be bringing up old feelings. Don't even give them a chance. Hi, hello, and then go your way. Go on about your business. It's not worth it. All right, collective, that's what I'm seeing for you in the cards today. Please remember this is a collective reading, so take what resonates with your spirit, leave the rest behind. Do not force any messages to fit where they do not belong. If this reading connected with you, drop a fox emoji in the comment section below so I know the message reached you. And before you go, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps the frequency of Grace Tarot grow and allow these messages to reach people who need them. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today. I appreciate you being here. Until next time, stay protected, stay guided, and stay in your grace.